Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and as you can see, we have the new update notice, January 18 notice for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and it's kind of a surprising update, not gonna lie. We have the new Elaine actually dropping on global already. The schedule for banner releases is absolutely insane, guys. The fact that we're getting the new red Elaine for the King team before we even get Easton tells me that a character, Easton, a character that many of you guys 6 months ago said, yo, I'm skipping every banner until Easton and I'm gonna summon for her, you will probably not be summoning for Easton when she gets here, because by the time Easton gets here, the meta is going to be completely different than what it was for JP. Outrush is pretty much like dying off. Like, there's still glue eaters everywhere, right? There's still Lost Vein Outrush everywhere, but with freaking Sariel being a big part of the meta, he's red. Lost Vein is red. By the time Easton gets here, there's going to be so many powerful characters that can just destroy her, right, and destroy teams without needing ult. So it's kind of crazy. Now, I'm not trying to say Elaine is gonna be that, but it just really shows that the JP meta and the global meta and basically the games and how they changed through their lifespan is completely different, right? So the Elaine that we're getting is actually this one right here that literally just came out last month on JP. Yeah, literally came out like a month ago on JP for the King team. Essentially, your entire purpose is to make the King team more relevant, to make it more popping. Now, global devs, they probably accelerated the timeline because they saw, wait, we have a festival banner. Not that many people summon for King. What can we do to make sure that more people summon for King? And this is literally the best thing that they could have done. Well, actually, that's a lie. The best thing they could have done was actually put Elaine on the banner initially, the festival banner itself, alongside King, Hendrickson, and Lilia, right? But profit, my friends, is what matters. So she's coming on a 600 banner. I believe that was the same for JP. She's coming on a 600 banner, so you could summon for her to make the King team better if you summon for King and Demon Hendrickson. Whales are going to do that because the King team, regardless of what anybody says, the King team is still a very powerful team. If they go first and they can dictate the pace of the fight, they have a massive advantage. But if you have a droll and you go first and they don't have really good RNG, you basically just completely shut them down, especially green droll. Let me be specific, green droll. But back to this Elaine. What she does, for each poison, bleed, shock, and corrosion effect, so poison from King, bleed and shock from Demon Hendrickson, and corrosion from Lilia. So if you have those three characters in the front and you have Elaine in the back, because she can work from the back, guess what? For every one of these debuffs that you have on the enemy, you will lower their crit chance, their pierce rate, and their crit damage by 8%. So if you use Lilia, Awaken Lilia, Evil Lilia, Waifu Lilia, right, alongside Festival King and Demon Hendrickson, you will lower the enemy's offensive stats by 32% if you have all the debuffs up. With Lilia, you get the debuff passively. With King, you just put up a poison. With Hendrickson, you put up the shock and the bleed, and bada bing bada boom, they're not critting as often, and when they do crit, they're doing less damage, and regardless of whether they crit or don't crit, they have less pierce rate, so they're just doing less damage overall. It's a good play to make the King team viable, right? But the King team still not going to see as much play on global like it did on JP, in my opinion. She also has corrosion, so if you use her on the front line, she has corrosion, and she does have co-destruction similar to King and Keo, right? Personally though, I would not recommend that you guys summon on this banner. Imagine this. Imagine getting Elaine, right, for 600 loyalty points, or let's say 600 diamonds, right? Let's say it like it is. Imagine you summon, you don't pull her until you get to 600. Would you choose Elaine over Sariel or Tarmiel? If the answer to that question is yes, you shouldn't even be watching this video, bro. 6-6er, go ahead, my guy. But let me just say this, Sariel and Tarmiel, in my opinion, way better to pick up. Way better to pick up than Elaine. Because Tarmiel and Estarossa are going to do really, really well at countering the one Escanor when he drops, right? Tarmiel and Estarossa work really, really well to counter him. Sariel just counters everybody because his damage is just through the roof. Keep in mind too, right? Sariel is a red unit. Assault Meliodas is green. Just keep that in mind, okay? When Assault Meliodas drops, any team that doesn't have freaking Melascula, whew, this boy going, you see that finger, bro? He gonna give them the finger gun. Pop, they dead, bro. Facts. Anyways, new events coming. Happy 2021 special battle. Ooh, special battle event. Say a word. We can get awakening stones and stuff. That's dope. All right. 2x the deathmatch reward. I'm here for that. Oh, they're bringing back the 100% success rate for hammers. That's dope. Damn, I wish they would do like an event where we get like an insane drop on like hammers or something, because we need hammers badly, bro. Like, so here's the thing. They're giving up, well, not giving out, they're bringing out the Dreamlike Fantasy #2 for costumes, right? Merlin gets so many costumes, and to be honest, the next Merlin that we get has to be a festival, and that Merlin won't be able to wear this costume, right? Same for Escanor. The one Escanor, I don't believe he can wear this costume. So like, if you're buying this, just keep in mind you're buying this for base Escanor when the one is coming out in March. I don't think that's a good buy. These probably should have came out like 3 months ago, personally. Gother is just forever gonna be useful, even when we do get a festival Gother, unless that festival Gother comes with rank up. But like, attack seal on red Gother means he can come back in the meta anytime, right? And then as we are seeing with Sariel coming out and just being so OP with attack skills, right? And then green Gother will always be forever useful, right? So yeah, I think picking this thing up, if it has the right substats like resistance, lifesteal, and like maybe some pierce or something, or maybe some crit or crit damage on the weapon, is a good purchase. I might pick this up myself just because investing in Gother, even though he has lots of cosmetics, if this one gives you really good substats, it's not a bad thing. However, for Escanor, green Escanor is still a strong character, don't get it twisted. But when the one releases, how often do you see yourself going back to play with base Escanor when you have the one? Not that often, right? Merlin though, you see the thing about Merlin is, you're probably gonna forever want to use green Merlin whenever you feel like outrushing, right? So getting a costume for her is good, but Merlin's gonna be in the back. It's gonna be in the back, and the costume doesn't affect her passive, right? By the time Merlin dies, you've already used their passive, even if you put her on the front line. It's not like another character like Gotha where you want to give them high resistance or whatever so that they don't die, because when they die, you lose their passive, right? So these two over here, no. Personally, I wouldn't be buying it this late in the game. Personally, right? Unless somebody can tell me that when Festival Merlin drops, we're getting we're gonna get the ability to use this costume. Bond, it's a no for me. I love Bond, but until we get Purgatory Bond, there's no Bond that you should be buying costumes for, sadly. Gotha though, yeah, I might definitely be buying that piece. We'll see. Okay, so they're changing the battle menu and they're putting Knighthood Boss. Actually, that's really good. I really like this because it will make it so that I never forget to do Knighthood Boss ever again, because you don't want to miss out on the free anvils and all that stuff. And now people like will never be able to say, oh, I forgot to do Knighthood Boss. Nah, it's right there on your screen. Every time you try to go to PvP, you will see it. All right, so I'm here for that. Okay, moving on. So they're talking about the Fort Solgres dungeon changes. Interesting. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, Happy New Year. I see SSR. Boys, I'm here for this. Let's go, buddy. Free pendants? Let's go, buddy. And SSR, yo, I'm here for that. That's lit. What else we got? Okay, changes to the event dungeon to special dungeon. Combine the 3 dungeons into 1 spire. Oh snap! This is so good. Yo, this is gonna be so good for like half stamina weekends and stuff when you're farming books, because then you'll be farming everything you need at once. That's so sick, bro. That's actually so sick. JP already got this, so that's lit. And then on top of that, they're gonna give out the hourglass thing that JP just got. And basically, what this does is you use this token, and it will make it so that you get like, I believe it's an hour. I believe it's an hour, either an hour or a couple hours, where you can farm anvils. Yes, you can now farm. Oh yeah, it's right here. I didn't even see I highlighted it. Anyways, yeah. It's an hour, right? So you can farm anvils, boys. I believe a couple hundred anvils. And these things, I believe they give out every time there's an update. Global gets an update every week now, right? JP is every 2 weeks. So if we keep getting updates every week, if every week you can farm 300 anvils, it really depends. This mission is not easy, right? It's not easy. You're gonna have to have your gear built up and all that stuff. But if you can farm a couple hundred anvils every single week, that's a big help in building up your gear. So that's really good. If you just need another dungeon that drops some hammers, bro, let's go, buddy. Battle event will take you to the special dungeon. However, battle event does not count towards four Solgres related quests, and will not have costume set bonus applied. Changes to the currency. Okay, so they're changing it to just stamina. The gold dungeon keys will be removed due to the change. You will receive 1 attribute dungeon key for every 2 dungeon keys. Okay. You can receive 5 attribute keys if you have 10. That's dope. I want to know how to get these freaking time limit dungeon keys. That's what I need to know, bro. That's what I need to know. Forge Solgres evolution. Okay, so each dungeon will have 5 floors instead of 6. Change the difficulties. Okay. Let's see. Changes to knighthood boss battle. You can play knighthood boss even if you're not a part of a knighthood. That's kind of a dumb change, to be honest, but it's good. It's good and it's bad. Why call it knighthood boss battle if, like, just change the name. Just call it random boss battle, right? Because if it's knighthood boss battle, it should be something that you can only take part in if you're in a knighthood. But I get it. Some people don't want to be a part of a knighthood. They just want to play the game solo, right? So, whatever. You can play against off-season knighthood bosses. That's dope. I wonder if you still get the rewards. So, like, if you do every single one of the knighthood bosses every week, even the off-season ones, I guess it's a good way to practice and see what teams work and what doesn't, right? But for no rewards, I guess it's something to do, right? It's something to do. And I guess if you have a new character that gets released on a week and you want to test it and see if they're gonna be good when it's off-season. When their season comes around for that boss, you can check it before that season comes around. So it's cool, right? Because, like, Derry's meta for one of the knighthood bosses, but not for the others. So yeah, it's cool. It's a cool change. I like the whole being able to challenge it off season, even for no reward. It's pretty good. All right, so remove. Oh shit! Yes, this is actually so good, but I just spent so much building gear. Remove the chance of failing when enhancing equipment. So now, guys, you can +5 your gear, you can fully awaken them, and your gear will never fail again. You know how annoying that is? You know how much gold this saves you? This, in the lifespan of the game, will save you billions of gold. Billions with a B, okay? Billions. Listen, since the game has started, I've spent over 1 billion gold already. Facts. I know that for a fact, because there was one point where I had like 400 million gold, right? So I've spent over 1 billion gold already, and a lot of it, shit, almost all of it was on gear, building gears, right? So, like, not failing anymore will save you so much gold. So that's dope. And by the way, gold is time, because you have to farm gold every other weekend or so, right? So that's gonna be cool. For those who didn't receive the reward after completing the equipment field, whatever, Nani? Oh, okay, that's cool. What's going in the coin shop? Oh, coin shop changes. Oh, they're changing it to 1. You shouldn't be buying these anyways. You should not be buying these. Don't. Even if they make it, well, if they make it free, then take it, right? But even if they make it for 1, it's still not worth it. Friend coins, still not worth it. Anyways, item removed from the friendship coin shop, because you no longer use it. That's fine. Did they sell the time limit dungeon key though? Oh, you can buy this twice per day. Yeah, I used to buy that months ago. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What else is ending? I don't think anything major is ending. They said this is ending, but oh, it's the knighthood host reward. Okay, that's ending. But there's another one that's coming. I think it's just the demon materials that's gonna get double the drop. Okay, so the new legend things are leaving. Okay, yeah, so overall, man, a pretty good update, but it's another week where you get to save diamonds. I personally do not recommend that you guys summon for Elaine. If anything and you're really itching to summon, go ahead and summon for Sariel and Tarmiel, or just keep saving, because I don't think there's anything fire that's going to be dropping until the 1 and Assault Meliodas. Even if they drop like Easton. Like, the only way they can make this banner like really good is putting like, and this would piss me off by the way, this would really piss me off, so I'm not asking for them to do it. If they put freaking Ludociel on this banner with Elaine, it would basically tell me that they took him off this banner to put him on this banner to spice it up, because they knew people wouldn't pull for Elaine. And if they do that, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna really hear about it. I'm gone. Peace.